Hey everyone, it's Mary with SayreSeer. This is your daily channel message for November 2nd, 2020. I hope you're doing well. Happy Monday. And thank you for your likes, shares, and your subscriptions. Thank you for booking readings with me, buying product from me, and all the great support you give me. Okay. We're going to pull one of these mythical creatures. Yeah, just one of the mythical creatures. Yes, we are. And so this is so many of these I've never heard of it, so I love learning new stuff. This is Kirin. Kirin. So it looks like it's kind of a dragon. Like a Eastern dragon, okay? Very cool. And then what we're going to do, we're going to pull one of these Nature's Wisdom Oracle cards. Okay. This is Obsession. It's an orchid. Isn't that beautiful, though? Beautiful card. Obsession. Okay, and then the next card we're going to pull is Art Through the Eye of the Soul Oracle. And this is about the master in Tibet. This card speaks of becoming the master you seek. And if you watch my readings, that I always try to stress that. To learn how to become your own master. Otherwise, we might be led astray, huh? So we're going to start with the Kirin. So the Kirin's keywords for the Kirin is good luck, happiness, miracles, good news, positive change, blessings, benevolence, charity, optimism. Excuse me. Divine intervention, premonition, and good omen. So sorry. Throat chakra. Kirin is a quintessential creature of good luck. Most of the time, blessed fortune is gained after an extensive period of difficult labor and poverty. Yet sometimes it is easily within reach and we might not even realize it. Kirin arrives to tell us when such an opportunity is at hand. He represents that split-second decision, that unplanned trip or chance encounter, that divine intervention that changes a person's life for the better. So it goes on to say that the Kirin himself is not an agent of change, but rather he's a messenger who comes to report that a positive change is right around the corner, like a light that shows them the way. If one is wise, he will heed the Kirin's message and follow in the direction that the creature suggests, as this direction will change his life. Now, something to remember is it's always the person who still ultimately makes the decision. The Kirin has the advantage of seeing what lies ahead on various roads where humans are unable to know the future. He has the ability to connect people to a brighter destiny. It's almost like an unexpected positive change that one doesn't know about, right? So sorry, my throat chakra just started acting up. Orchid. So let's look at the orchid. Orchid represents possible obsession. Look at your present circumstance and decide whether you have become infatuated with something or it can get out of control. um so they're saying that orchids are thought to be the most erotic and evocative of flowers. Their rare beauty has created a mysterious and alluring obsession and are highly prized and coveted by collectors. So it's almost as if there's something dangling out here that has become obsessive, that one wants to covet, right? And there's a warning about it. I think becoming the master you seek might be important to look at whatever, however this fits into your world, okay? The obsession. Because it almost feels like this is a collective thought of what's important and what many are obsessing about, what they feel is an ultimate goal, so to speak, okay? And excuse me, honestly don't know what that could be personally. So what I want to do is I want to take a look at the orchid and see if we can understand a little bit more about the obsession. Oh, I got a card that's flipped. You know why? I got two cards. I have the Fool and I have the Devil. And you know what's funny is I was thinking about the Devil when I was looking at the orchid. So how we can look at something and think it's so beautiful that we want that, yet we can't escape it, and how it becomes our own prison, right? And this is also something that we're not allowed to speak about because of the way it's affecting my throat. Knowing that we need to, so Devil reverse. So this is Capricorn, of course. The need to have control, the need to leave something, the need to the Fool is lightening our load to move forward, to not have this heavy energy, whatever we're obsessing about. The Fool is Uranus energy, about a new beginning. But we cannot have a new beginning if we can't leave something behind. So we know that we have an obsession that we do need to leave behind. And there's a part of somebody here that deep down we know that no matter what anybody says, because we have this part of us that is trying to light the way, saying something better is around the corner, to consider separating from whatever it is that we've been obsessing about. There's somebody within us, this Kiran within us, that is trying to say there's something better out here. If you would just look, I'm standing right here pointing to the direction that needs to be taken. And that this can be looked at as a lucky event instead of a tragedy, or something that is has become so obsessive that it owns somebody. Okay? Tell me about this good fortune, please. It's a 7 of coins. So, 7 of coins is about... Okay, so I'm looking at where I've been spending my time, my effort, my energy. And it's like this place of being able to see certain things growing. It's also a time of reevaluation, excuse me, where we ask ourselves, do I want to pick the fruit? Do I want to... So if you had like money in a 401k, for example, do I take it out now, or do I let it make more money? Do I let it I forgot the word they call that. Do I let it build all the interest where it comes to the mature is what I mean. Mature. Do I let it mature? Okay. Do I let my investments mature? This is a card of Saturn. This is a card of Saturn and Taurus. And that would be Saturn and Taurus is restriction and building, working hard, building. No, this is... Hang on one second here. Okay, so this is actually... It's interesting, these cards. I want to explain what happened here. They're both Saturn. And so I just had to review it because I'm still learning all the signs, and I wanted to make sure that I double-checked that. It just looks different in this card than this card. I don't know why. But so Saturn in Taurus is having patience to allow something to come to fruition. So, and it's a review of where we're spending our time, where we're spending our effort, where we're spending our money, what we're investing in, okay? And then I have the Eight of Cups. So this is Saturn in Pisces. And this is the same thing. We're looking at what's made us happy in the past, but this is a card of actually walking away from something that, because we know there's something better. It's about our intuition knows to consider not waiting for this anymore. Consider changing the way we've been doing things. That's as Karen says, just go that way. You will be happier. But it feels like a great risk because there is a restriction here, and there's movement from restriction here by using our intuition. Because Pisces is about movement. It's about intuition. Leaving something behind. It's kind of that hangman energy, where we say, well, if it's going to get better, I have to make a choice here. Okay? Why is this important? Because it's right about where we're at today, November the 2nd. It's about becoming your own master. It may feel like something else. Something's better. Something's not. Is this the best we can do? Of course not. Is this the best we can be? Of course not. That's why you have that feeling. And that is not easy to explain coming through here, okay? Because no matter what happens, as a reader, my commitment to the reading, the person, whoever's watching this, is that I bring through this the best way I can interpret it for you. So I picked these up. And now you know this. You know about the obsession. The signs that are saying, consider going this way. Consider following your intuition. Consider becoming your own master and guiding yourself in ways that may not make sense at the moment. But it's something that may be a great skill. It may lead you out of dark places, especially those within yourself. Okay? Getting too long. 3 cards. Here we go. I have the Page of Cups reversed. I have the Knight of Pentacles. And I have the Eight of Pentacles. The Page of Cups reversed is, so pages are about communication, and Cups is, it's about love. So I have the Knight of Pentacles. This is moving forward slowly, making progress, but it's very, very slow progress. Then I have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. So I have here no apologies, no communication about love. And this day-to-day grind just isn't working. We're not mastering something. Something's not being mastered here. Although we're trying to do things in the right way, we're trying to dot our I's and cross our T's. And this is the slowest moving night. There was a card back there about patience too, the one about our investments. And why is this here? I consider picking this up and redoing this reading, but I'm not sure I'm supposed to. All right. Speculation. So here you go. It feels like I'm not mastering, okay? It feels like there's no love here, no offers of, it's like no apologies. But it's important that I do what's right, even though it may be slow. It may be very slow. Tulip speculation. Let's take a quick look at that. I know. I hear you. Let me get this card, and then Tulip is present in your life at this time to warn you of foolish ventures. Do not invest time, emotion, or financial prospects without doing research and collecting the facts. Okay. It is a review of everything, everywhere we've been investing our time. And so it's time for you to do your own research. Become your own master. Use your intuition to know where to look. Review the time and effort in any situation. The Kirin's trying to show you the way that I believe that's your intuition. Believe it's your higher self. I believe it's the master that you seek. Steering you away from obsession, away from obsession. And there's consideration about being the fool, but I think we can use this energy to harness the change that the Kirin is pointing to. You don't have to know all the details about what you're leaving behind just to understand that there's enough red flags just to say, I'm going to be led into danger or obsession here. If it doesn't feel right, like in your gut, right in here, consider why that's there, because the fool, he travels with a light heart. He leaves a last lesson behind. And it may be time to leave something that you've hung on to for too long behind. But looking at the information for what it is, the truth, and considering cycles where you've been spending your time is important. So you know your ducks are in a row. And, we knew this week was coming. It's an educated, not an educated guess, but a educated decision. That's important. And there's a different way of looking at things may need to be considered. There's something unexpected that's going to happen, and it may be something that frees many people. So, that's all I'm going to say. I love you, and hang in there. Take care.